A matter of life or death is on the line every day during the historical and bloody French Revolution from 1789 to 1799. More specifically, the Reign of Terror was when death flourished from countless of people being sent to the guillotine. The historical fiction novel The Scarlet Pimpernel, written by Baroness Orczy in 1905, centers around a mysterious hero known as the Scarlet Pimpernel that rescues these helpless people being sent to their death. The part adventure, part romance, part suspense novel, it certainly captivates the audience. This podcast will give a brief preview of the novel and my personal review. The novel is set in the year 1792 during the French Revolution in both England and France. The reader learns that aristocrats in France are being sent to the guillotine with the royal family locked in prison. And in England's perspective, it was horrific what was occurring over there. We are then introduced to the Scarlet Pimpernel, who is a mysterious hero from England, who rescues the French from the guillotine by cleverly sneaking them to England. There is also the beautiful, intelligent, French exiled Lady Marguerite Blakeney, who is married to a rich English lord, Sir Percy Blakeney. They are a prominent couple in England, with Lady Marguerite the head of English society. But their marriage has gradually lost passion. Things begin to get a bit complicated when a French agent, Chauvelin, who is relentlessly hunting down the Scarlet Pimpernel, blackmails Marguerite into helping him find the Scarlet Pimpernel, or else Marguerite's brother would be sent to the guillotine for treason. Marguerite decides to help Chauvelin in fear of her brother's death. However, after giving Chauvelin help and all the information he needs to capture the unknown hero, she finds out the Scarlet Pimpernel's true identity, which comes as a shock to her. A suspenseful adventure of Marguerite following Chauvelin to France and trying to save the Scarlet Pimpernel follows. The author, Baroness Orczy, her pen name, was born in 1865 in Hungary and the only daughter of a noted conductor and composer, Baron Felix Orczy, and his wife Emma. Orczy then moved throughout Europe, ending up in London, and learned how to speak English at age 15. She went to West London School of Art and in 1894 married Montague Barstow. Her first stories appeared only in magazines, while her first couple of novels were failures. However, she finally achieved fame when she wrote the stage version of The Scarlet Pimpernel in 1903. With a theatrical success, the novel published in 1905 also gained popularity. Afterwards, she continued to write many of them, extensions of her characters in The Scarlet Pimpernel. She died in 1947. Though The Scarlet Pimpernel is a bit overdramatic, it does portray the horrors of the French Revolution. Orczy puts an interesting perspective on it. Instead of using France's point of view, which generally viewed the revolution and jailing of Louis XVI as a positive event during the revolution, she uses England, which was very different. The English found the revolution an appalling event. Orczy definitely had sympathy towards the French aristocrats, which were usually looked down upon during the revolution. The novel is a great classic that can be easily enjoyed because of the romantic mix with suspense. Interestingly, the novel Things Fall Apart and The Scarlet Pimpernel have quite a few similarities that are written on completely different events. Both stories contain a hero's journey. Though The Scarlet Pimpernel is the hero, it is really Marguerite that goes through the hero's journey when she leaves England to go to France to stop Chauvelin. The hero's journey for Marguerite helps renew her love for her husband. Okonkwo also went through his hero's journey, which ended tragically. Both novels also contain how British people were viewed during their respective time periods. In Things Fall Apart, the British were ignorant of the tribe's culture and destroyed it when bringing along their ideals and technology. The British were mostly portrayed in a negative way. In The Scarlet Pimpernel, the British were portrayed more positively, almost like saviors. Orczy depicted them during this time period as a very advanced culturally, intellectually, and politically, and as a positive combative force to the evils of the French Revolution. However, it must be kept in mind that the British were depicted in each novel cannot be compared because the situation and time periods are entirely different. Overall, I highly enjoyed this novel. It was exciting and enthralling, but I would recommend only to read it if you understood the French Revolution, or it might be hard to connect everything. I love the romance that Orczy included in the novel, with the adventure and suspense. The novel might start off a bit slow, but don't put it down. After all, don't you want to find the true identity of the Scarlet Pimpernel?